Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Ha! It's your girl CY, and today we're gonna be talking about 2019 me versus 2023 me. You know, the two of them can't relate. The two of them don't know each other, but they don't even mix basically. So we're gonna see how the two of them are like reasoning. So the first one is okay. Actually, I'm looking like Missy Elliott today. It's cold. Okay, so the first one is Saturdays and weekend partying versus praying. So the 2019 meme would have been, oh girl, what are you doing on your knees? Let's go out, let's have some fun, because it's partying daily on a daily basis, you know. So the 2023 me is like, what? You go for parties where? At
the club, like I could never. What is that?
you see that kind of thing. So like the 2019 me would have been begging the 2023 me to be seen, like, oh, we need to be out there, we need to be seen, and especially out at night, not even restaurants. Like, are you for real? Like, be for real. And then the 2023 me would be like, be for real, like, be for real. So yeah, another one is looking at character flaws as disorders. So the 2019 me used to look at characters like a character flaw, like let's say narcissistic personality disorder. I'd look at it like that, and I look at it from a scientific point of view, not a spiritual point, because when, trust me, you don't have spiritual eyes, you don't have them, you're not just gonna get them overnight, you need to work for them, you know. So like the 2023 me could be like, what, this guy needs deliverance here, or this guy is actually not going to be delivered anytime soon, or this guy has a reprobate, has been turned over to reprobate, you know. And I liked to analyze, because your baby likes to think, your girl is a philosopher, so I like to analyze things on a like scientific point of view. And like I used to like had to get all points down and like diagnose the person scientifically on the spectrum. I need to I know, but right now I'm like, baby, we live in a spiritual world. Life is spiritual, everything is spiritual, you know. It's not like, oh my god, this person is like, oh, superstitious. No, life is actually spiritual. So like the 2019 we would have been like, girl, what the hell? It's just NPD. Come on. It's just bipolar. It's just like what is this? It's just borderline. It's just schizophrenia. It's not a big of a deal. Like, come on. Anyway, you catch my drift? Yeah. So like right now we analyze everything from a spiritual lens. We don't leave the stones unturned, and baby, we're praying for you because you need that deliverance like ASAP. Yeah. So next was like going for money versus character. So the 2019-year-old me was like, what did the 2019-year-old, the 2019 me would have been like, oh, go for his money. Does he have money? Okay, well, fine, we're gonna date him. Like, oh, does he have money? You know, and like that me would look at the 2023 me like, girl, are you serious? What is character? Is character gonna pay your bills? And I'm like, no, baby, we need character, because baby, we're not going to be dating people with bipolar just because of the money. We're not doing bipolar people, we're not doing toxic people, we're not doing people who going to be hitting walls and mirrors and breaking them down and feeding us the glasses because of looks. Like, be for real, like, be for real. Okay, I know some people will still do that, but okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, the 2023 me is like, hey baby, character, is he following Christ? Number one. The other me would have been like, no, money, which car, which Range Rover? Oh my god, Range Rover 2019, we're in it, we're on it. And like, your Range Rover can go, baby, I'm not interested. Like, Christ has to be your number one. If Christ is not your number one, if you're not submitted to baby, we're not talking. Number four, money making by all means versus legit. So the 2019 me would have been like, we making this money, legal or illegal, we don't care, you know. And That me would have been like watching this, like you have to legit, like I used to, but I'm like to my 2019 self, I'm like my 23 to the 2019 is like, baby, legit still they pay, legit still they pay. Oh. Ah. Anyways, number 5, living in the flesh versus living in the spirit. So the 19 would have been like, girl, what do you mean you're not doing this thing? What would you mean? Like, what do you mean you're not masturbating? And this would be like, baby, we killed the flesh a long time ago. You see, you catch the difference. You catch the difference. But okay, living in the flesh is many things. It doesn't have to be like immoral, or even fasting and eating. Like that me would have been. But funny enough, I never used to eat a lot. Like I eat now. But okay, yeah, you catch the point. Like it doesn't have to be the immorality, but definitely the 19-year-old would have been like so dedicated to please the flesh, but not be even 1 minute in the spirit. Like even like just listening to worship music. I never knew worship songs. Let me just tell you. Like because I've been walking with Christ like for 1.5 years. It's going to 2 years. So like I've learned worship songs now. I never knew worship songs before. Like, what the hell? Do you mean like I need to be listening to? Oh, I need to be worshiping. Like I couldn't relate. I couldn't even worship. It's hard. It's actually sad, but you know, I would always be like secular, like, you know, just living in the flesh. Another point would be, before it escapes my head, there's something else I wanted to say. But yeah, you get like just living in the flesh and satisfying everything that your flesh has. But this episode is actually short because there's not much to say, but we're just making comparisons. But the 2019 would have been like, girl, what you doing on your knees? Can you get up? Actually, the point was profanity. Yes, the 2019 me was addicted to profanities, and like you have to swear all the time, you have to curse all the time. And right now it's not like that, you know. We're still working on some things, but it's not like that. But I'm so glad. So like walking in the spirit is just like canceling everything out. And you see, so apart from these comparisons, baby, wahala for who no know Christ now. Yes. So in other news, guys, are you seeing the way the world is going? Are you seeing the changes in the world? Baby, I like to tell everybody who's not submitted to Christ yet, kindly please give your life to Christ. This, I know this was just a by the way episode, fun episode, but you know, at the end of the day, Christ is Christ. Like people have started waking up. Like people are exiting the world in huge numbers. So I don't know why, if you're not yet submitted under Christ, oh my God, I don't know why bado hujakubali Christ. Let me speak inside. Like right now, people are exiting in huge numbers. Like we need Christ because Christ is drawing a line right now, and people who are his, people who are not. So right now you can be in the middle like, I love God, I'll just transform when it's time. Which time? There's no time. And right now God is like, pick a side. And God is communicating to people like, guys, you need to pick a side. Where are you? Like, because he says in his word, like, hakuna cha lukewarm. You're neither hot. Since you're neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out. Like, so you can imagine like God doing on you. You know your life is doomed. You know your eternity is doomed. And let me just tell everybody who feels like this earth is a comfort zone because you got that money, you got that air, you got that you got that person in your life, baby, this is only a temporary home. And like another indication of you are not on the right path is you are scared to die. If you are scared to die, baby, you know you have work to do. You know you have crossing over to do. But if you're scared of reading Revelations, baby, pack your bags, just come to Christ. Because if you're scared of revelation, that means you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of unpacking. Come with your suitcase. We want to unpack. We want to unpack. We want to offload. We want to like give out those bad clothes. We not even give out. We want to burn them, because we need you to come transform now. Like we need you to transform. It's time to follow Christ, guys. There's no other beautiful ways to keep it. It's just black and white. Like right now, this is not our home. This is not our home. I can't say much. Like tuko hapa, yani tunapita. You can be attached to your girlfriend. You can be attached to your boyfriend. You can let your husband or your wife make you live in sin. Like I don't know what to say. You can be attached to your car. You can be attached to your job. Like your job is your God. Without it, you're not going to survive. You cannot be attached to anything right now. This is not a season to be attached. We are living in the last days. And I'm telling you, baby, God has been sending us. We are his speakers. We are his mouthpiece. Tumekuwa tunasema like, change guys. This is the last. We are in the final lap. Na bado husikii. There comes a time utasema I wish ningemsikiza CY, ningesikiza niende kusoma Bible, niende kwanza relationship na Mungu, right? Because baby, if you read Revelations, you know about the tribulation period. The tribulation period speaks very well about the 7 years. And those 7 years, 3.5 will be bearable, and the other 3.5 is going to be fire. So imagine living in the 3.5. You didn't know God. There is no room. There is no changing of mind. You will want death. It says people will seek death, but death will not be found. Like, bro, and utakuwa wapi at that point? Where will you be? It's a sad situation. So guys, let's pack our suitcases. Kama you're not yet born again, Cycy kukwa born again is trending. It's not even just about it's trending. Come with your suitcase. Cycy ni kingdom. Cycy kuna line. Like the more you stay in that state, the more hey Holy Spirit leo umecheka. Okay, the more you stay in that state, the more you are trying to say that you have chosen the world. You are trying to say that you have chosen not even the world. Lucifer. Hey, you have said Lucifer is your father. Hey. Chinekebe. Okay, yeah. The more the line is drawn. Cycy kuna hiyo demarcation, like vuka. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. And some people know very well that God has been talking to them. Mungu amekuwa anawasiliana nawe, amekuwa na kushow like, hey baby, vuka. Bado unachelewa. Hey, this world is a sad place, so come this side so that we can go. Bye, subscribe to this channel.